The segment is sponsored by Trey Harrell Law. It's time for Trey Helps with our good friend, Attorney Trey Harrell. Welcome back to the show. Good to see you again.
Thanks for having me, as always.
You have been nominated once again for Best Personal Injury Attorney in the Charleston area. You won it last year.
We did. We were blessed enough to win last year, and we're blessed enough to be nominated for that, as well as Best Law Firm and Best Attorney Individual. And I need everybody to go vote for me. Here's why.
Okay.
My little girl thinks I'm cool when I win these awards.
Yeah.
She's 8, and I've got just like a tiny window left of her thinking I'm cool. So please go to TreyHelps.com and vote for me so that my little girl will think I'm cool.
You know, I have not heard a father say it more perfectly correct in years. That my daughter thinks that I'm cool right
now.
And got that little window.
Got the window. I got to keep it.
Hopefully we can get that window a lot bigger.
That's the goal, and I know that it'll eventually come back around at one point, but at this time, I need all the help from people of Lowcountry to go to Charleston's Choice and vote for Trey Harrell. And you can also go to TreyHelps.com, and we can link you right there.
Yeah. You and I were talking during the commercial break. The number of things that got you nominated, but also won last year, and again nominated this year. What are some of those things that people look at that enjoy? And I think it's from the moment, I personally think it's from the moment that you make that phone call and somebody answers at your office.
Well,
that's one of the
I
things.
think that we push very hardly to be authentic and approachable. I think that's kind of our goal with how we do things. I mean, I'm sure as soon as this segment's over, you're going to see a commercial that says, so-and-so got me a ton of money. We do that too. We deliver results. We just got somebody $750,000. So we can deliver results as well. But the fact is, to be authentic and approachable is, I think, the key to being a good lawyer. And that's what we try to do in our office and preach and do what we can do.
You working with Trey Helps, you're helping a lot of different organizations, mainly the 501c3s that are in the community. Tell us about some of the other goals that you and your office have for helping out the community for the rest of the year and going into 2025.
That's crazy, right?
Very close.
I think the biggest goal for us that we're trying to push now is keeping people off the roads who've been drinking too much. After what we just saw with Justin Timberlake and all the other arrests we've seen in Charleston, we're going to do another Trey Helps You Uber promotion for the 4th of July.
Good for you.
It should be coming out soon. Again, you got to go to Trey Helps to do that. So go vote for us real quick. But keep checking back to Trey Helps. We'll have those vouchers up. But our goal these days is to try to keep drunk drivers off the road and do what we can. And if it means we got to pay for some Ubers or pay for part of Ubers, then that's what we're going to do.
When somebody calls your office, why would someone want to call your office right after an accident? Hopefully they're okay physically. They've taken a bunch of pictures and so forth. But if somebody calls your office, why would they call your office? And then what do you tell them? What do you suggest for them to do? I
think that they call our office first because we're authentic and approachable. I think that's a big kicker. And I'll tell you a funny story. Sitting in the green room, the lady who's about to come on, who's phenomenal, who's hilarious, told me that her little girl heard our commercial on the radio and said she needed to call Trey Helps because she hurt her knee at gymnastics. I think that kind of sums up what we are and how we are approachable. We want to be that approachable. We want you to feel comfortable. We want your children to feel comfortable with us. We want your mother, your father to feel comfortable with us. So that's kind of the way we go and the way we approach it. And I think that when you call our office, hopefully that bleeds over. Hopefully if you go read the almost 300 reviews, 5-star reviews that we have on Google.
That's a bunch.
It is, and hopefully when you go read those, you see that, and then when you call us, you see that those match up, because that's so important.
We got about a minute left. Let's walk through the steps quickly from the first time that you make that initial phone call. I call your office and say, hey, this is Tom Crawford. I've been in an accident. The car got completely totaled. I'm banged up. I think I'm going to be okay. Should I come in and see you? Can we make an appointment? What do you suggest?
If you want to make an appointment, we can make an appointment. But we can get you started right there on the phone. We can either get you signed up via text message or email. We can get you into treatment or help you get into certain treatment. We have doctors we have relationships with, or entities we have relationships with that allow you to work off a letter of protection, so you're not money's not coming out of your pocket. We can make it very, very easy for you, because I always say that the most important thing is to make sure you're okay. Well, once you've hired us, the most important thing is to make sure you get better. We don't need to worry about the money until later. We can deliver results. Now, all cases are different, but we can clearly deliver results like anybody else can in Charleston. But what our focus is making sure you get better, and this doesn't detrimentally affect you for the rest of your life.
Trey helps. Attorney Trey Harrell, always a pleasure, sir.
Buddy.
Thank you for what you do and what you and your office does, because it's always a team effort.
Yes, sir.
And
Thank you
what
so
do.
much.
Keep that window wide open.
Wide
with that
open.
little girl. You know
Yeah.
it. We're back with more Lowcountry Live right after this. Stay with us.